Hello everyone, welcome with our new sessions on operation research. Today we will learn a linear programming problems. So today's content we have methods to solve LPP. There is a graph. There are the different methods to solve the LPP, but in today's lecture we cover only a graphical methods with its example. How to solve a linear programming? So for linear programming techniques, we have two different techniques over here. First one is a graphical method and second one is a simplex method. The question is there, when we are use a graphical method, we have only a two variable, then we can use a graphical method. If more than two variables are there, we never use a graphical method. At that time, we are using a simplex method. So we will learn simplex method in next lecture. Today we will learn only a graphical method. So in graphical method, there are two different ways to draw a graph. That is a corner point method and second is an isomorphic method. In today's lectures, we only learn a corner point method over here. So in corner point, what we have to do, the major steps involved in these methods are follow. These are the steps to solve the graphical methods. These are the steps to solve a linear programming by using a graphical method. First one, state the problem mathematically. Second one, what we have to do, write all the constraints in form of the equation and draw the graph. Third one, we can find a feasible region. All three steps we can learn from one example for easy understanding. So here one example is given. The maximization problem, 3x1 plus 4x2 subject to two equation x1 plus x2 less or equal to 450, 2x1 plus x2 less or is equal to 600. Here x1 and x2 is always greater than 0, as this is the main characteristics of LPP. So all the variables are non-negative. So what is the next step over here? Simple. First we have to find out the feasible region using a given condition. Then since both the decision variables x1 and x2 are non-negative, the solution lies in a first quadrant. Means x1 and x2 both are non-negative. So in last we have to learn that circle having a four quadrant. That is, we have to draw one x line and y line. Here first quadrant over here, second, third and fourth. So in first quadrant always the value is a positive value. So we can lie our graph from first quadrant, find out the inequalities of the constraint in form of the equation. Means we have to write an equation in form of the equality form. So that is x1 plus x2 is equal to 450 and 2x1 plus x2 is equal to 600. So let's find out the points for drawing a graph. So we have make one table over here. This equation x1 plus x2 is equal to 450, 2x1 plus x2 is equal to 600. The question is how we find out the points for the draw graphing. The question is how to find out the points for drawing a graph. So simple, we have to first take x2 is equal to 0. So we can get here x1 is equal to 450 and x2 is equal to 0. And next we have to take x1 is equal to 0. So we can get over this value x1 is equal to 0 and x2 is equal to 450. Second equation, same thing, x2 is equal to 0, x1 is equal to 0, we can get here 300, 0, 0, 600. So we have a 4 points over here, 450, 0, 0, 450, 300, 0, 0. So next we draw one graph. So we have a 4 points, 450, 0, 0, 450, 300, 0, 600. So first what we have to do, we have to draw one x line and y line over here. This is the x axis and this is the y axis. Now we can put or draw a line by considering these points. So first lines we have to, this is the point 450, 0 and this is the point 0, 450. Now we can draw a line. We put arrow in towards the origin. Why? Because we have a maximization problem. So be careful while drawing a line. We put a down arrow if a problem is maximization. Means in maximization we show that the physical regions are towards to the origin. The question is what is the what happen in minimization problem? So in minimization problem we draw a lines and we draw a arrow in upward. Means away from the origin. Clear? Second point, we can draw over here 300 and 0, 600 and 0. Now we can draw again a line, again the maximization, so we can draw a line in downward direction. So one intersecting point over here, and this is our feasible region. So what is a intersecting point? 150 and 300 are there. This is a feasible region, and that feasible region contains a solution of the LPP by graphical. The feasible region is highlighted over here, and as we earlier discussed, this problem is of maximization type, so we are moving towards the origin. So this feasible region contains only 3 points. There's point 1, this point 2, and point 3, means point 1 0 450, point 2 150 300, point 3 300 0. Now we can find out the value of Z by using 3 points. We can find, we have to put 0 and 450 in the equation. 3x1 plus 4x2, we can get the value 1800, here 900, and here 650. So among 3 values, we have to take a maximum value, as this is the problem is maximized, and this is the maximum value. Now this is the solution of the LPP, where x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 450, and z is equal to 800. And this is the graphical method. What we have to do in graphical method? First, we do equality equation from the inequality position, means we have to write an equation in form of the equality. Then after we take in x1 is equal to 0 and x2 is equal to 0, we find out the different value of plotting different points for plotting a graph. Then after we have to draw lines, and we have to put a down arrow or up arrow, means away from the origin or towards the origin, according to the maximization minimization problem. And then after we find one intersecting value and feasible region, then after that all the values are put into the equation, maximum z or minimum z, we can find a different value over here. Clear? So we can get 1800 over here, means x1 is equal to 0, x2 is equal to 450, and z is equal to 800. In next example, we have to take a minimization problem to clear all the things. So since both the distant variable x1 and x2 are non-negative, so again this solution lies in a first quadrant plane. So we can write here in equality equations, convert into the equality equations like as 4x1 plus x2 is equal to 40, 2x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 90. So now to find out the points for drawing a graph, here we can get x1 is equal to 10 0, so the point 1 is equal to 10 0, 0 40, 45 0, 0 30. We have 4 points over here. Now we plot that graph over here. We can put arrow over like this. Why? Because this is a minimization problem, so we have to put over here like that is the away from the origin. I can check over here, away from the origin. So this is our feasible region over here. Now the corner points is 45. This is the point 1, second is equal to 45 0, and third one is equal to 0 40. So we can put all the values into the z. We can find out the value 225, 127, and 160. And 127 is here 127 is a minimum value over here. So this is the minimum value, that is the solution of the LPP of minimization problem, where x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 28, and z minimum is equal to 127 over. So here the feasible region is A, B, C. Here we can check A, B, and C are there. A, B, and C are there. In minimization problem, that is away from the origin. So this is the minimization problem. So in maximization problem, we draw a arrow towards the origin, and in minimization problem we have to draw a arrow in upward directions, means away from the origin. So LPP having a different solutions. This is the optimal solution over here. Second is unbounded solution, where we get unbounded solution if the feasible region is not bounded, and it is possible that the value of the objective function goes on increasing without leaving the feasible region. This is known as unbound solution, means we haven't any bounded value over here. So this is the unbounded solution, and it is an example over here. Second one is infeasible solution, means sometimes the set of constraints does not form a feasible region, means one equation having a minimization and one equation having a maximization, so we haven't got any feasible region over here. So that is known as a infeasible solution here. So third one is a multiple optimal solution over here. One example is given, means by using this by solving this LPP, we can get a different two values or different 2 points for maximizing the Z here. So here we can write table, we can put here table, we can get over here 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 24. So x2 and x1 we can write over here, we can get new value. In second equation, x1 is equal to 4.5, so by default x2 is equal to 0. Third equation, x2 is equal to 6, so x1 is equal to 0. So we have a different 3 points over here, 4 points over, we have a different 4 points over here, 6 0 0 8 4.50 0 6. So we can plot a graph over here like this. So we can find out a feasible region as this, line A, B, C. So what is the value over here? We have a 4 points over here at point A 0 6, at point B that is 1.5 and 6, at point C that is a 4.5 and 2, and at point D 4.5 and 0. So we can get a different value over here. For 0 and 6 we can put that value into the equation Z, we can get 18. Here same value we can get 24 and we can get 8. That is a maximization problem. So we can get over here 24 and 24, means we can get two values of the Z. 24 and 24 means we have a two options or 2 points over here at where we get same value for maximization Z, means that is known as a multiple option problem. Clear? And this is I mentioned here, this is the practice example. You can practice on it by using a graphical method. If you have a query, then contact to me. Thanks.